I ddysdiachwch an y 2008 a bod ni Heriot yn ysgipi yn y sŵra an y Premiership yn ban. Y cdiachnachwch so hwyr gyfartis y lig yn nyddi, a'n sgipa agos hwtio ŵrach y Carl McWilliam, y coet son yn sgipa yn iartachwch yn Thazense.
I first came over here in 2000 and played for a club called Murrayfield Wanderers. Played there for a while and then went to the arch rivals of Heriot's Watsons. Played there for a few seasons as well, and then moved on to a great little club called Wade, where I played until I think it was 38 years old, and then retired. I was asked to come along last year and help out the coach of Heriot's, help out with the backs, and I thought, why not? So I came along, enjoyed it. Got my taste back for coaching. I really enjoy coaching the women. They tend to listen a lot better than the men do for most of the time. And then there was an opportunity to take on the main coach role at the start of the season, which I thought, why not? I'll give it a crack. There's a lot of learning involved, but I enjoy it, and every day is a school day.
I've been at Heriot's for 3 years now, moved to the city for work, and yeah, came down to training one pre-season and absolutely loved the energy here, and yeah, been here ever since. So I'd say as a club, Heriot's is a really great place to be as a women's player. They're so invested in making sure we have a fantastic time. They've got great coaching and are really looking to make sure that we've got tools available to really work on our skills and make sure we're continuously developing throughout the seasons. And it's really exciting to see how that's going to be paying off. It's a really new look, fresh team we've got this season, and the great thing about that is that there's a brilliant energy about. We're just taking each game as it comes and just having a go, and I think that's a real ethos behind women's rugby in Scotland anyway. Have a go, give it your best shot, and yeah, keep on going.
A tosach gyma miscíte iddi fi aici chlub yn Thazense, y bwynnig na ga ymachus do cwyd gemichin ach gyda sio. Ach yd haas dy ffadach yn misnachal, gybwyr gai cdiachnach y gwacher yn Thazense.
Well, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, you could say. We've got a relatively small squad compared to some of the other teams, and trying to get a team on the field has been a struggle for some games, but we've managed to do it, and the players that have gone on the field have totally given their all. Quite a few new faces that have turned up. Some of them have a bit of experience, some are not very experienced, but it's sort of my job to sort of bring them up to skill level and trying to integrate them into the team as best I can. And we really do rely on new players coming in on a regular basis just to make sure we can get a team out onto the field each week.
I would say Carl takes a very fresh approach to women's rugby. He comes from a sevens background playing for New Zealand rugby, and he has had a look at our game plan, and we're trying something completely new. And I think the whole team is getting behind that and giving it a go, and it's interesting seeing how that's developing.
It's down to their hard work more than what I'm doing. For any player to develop, they've got to, you know, you're coaching for a very small amount of time. It's really what they do when they're not at training, which is going to help them develop into the player they can be. When you create a team and a team culture, rugby's just one part of it. You know, it's all the moments you have off the field and on the team bus going to venues and that you know, create that real team atmosphere.
A gemyn yn ban sy'n arsingach idd ffas gymor haddys idd na becan flynig yn myeddig, ac ymyn y bwrwg ein bara chwani yn y frosnachig, ystau gan y spars.
Well, you've got to get into the schools first and foremost, grassroots obviously, and we've got to improve the pathways from junior rugby, because I think at junior rugby you have quite good numbers for girls rugby, and then at high school there's sort of a bit of a drop off there, and then they sort of take it up later on. So we need to sort of get into the high schools and make sure we capture the talent there.
The women's game as a whole is just having such an unbelievable progression. Like, from the likes of me, when I started playing rugby, there was no team at my home club, and certainly there's quite a big link at Heriot's to the north, and seeing the girls coming down and the different stories you're hearing from them, it's so exciting seeing the Scotland team absolutely going through the roof, getting to number 5 in the world. It's really inspiring and yeah, a great time to be involved in the sport.
I think for the women's team, we're looking to secure our place in the Premiership for next year. You know, realistically look to build on what we've got this year, and we'll go again next year and hopefully have a stronger team and be able to challenge the top teams a little better. There's a massive gap at the moment between the top 4 and the bottom 4 teams, so we need to attract more players into the club, and hopefully we can bridge that gap.
At Heriot, our ambitions are never ending. We've really established ourselves as a team not to be underestimated in the league, and going forward we want to build to show that we can be reaching those top 1, 2, 3 spots. Number 4 is a spot we've kind of grown used to, and we're looking to really break those barriers and get to the top of the league.